And welcome back to another wrestling news update. Did you catch AJ Lee's big pop on Raw tonight? Well, we sure did, and we've got a blockbuster episode today where we'll be talking about The Rock's shocking new look, an Undertaker podcast bombshell, backstage drama for a top WWE star, and more. So let's get right into it. The Rock's shocking transformation for a new role. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has been turning heads with a noticeably slimmer look, and now we know why. The Great One recently revealed that he has lost over 60 pounds for a brand new movie role. He's set to play an eccentric 70-something-year-old character named Chicken Man in a new film called Lizard Music. Johnson explained that he had previously bulked up by 30 pounds of muscle for another movie, The Smashing Machine, but has now dropped all of that and more to fit this new whimsical character. He noted that he still has more muscle to lose for the part, which is just crazy to think about. It's wild to see him trade the massive physique we're used to for a more dramatic, character-driven role. I guess for wrestling fans, we are happy that finally The Rock is taking on more roles that shows his acting ability. The Undertaker's surprising confession about small wrestlers. You would think The Undertaker would prefer to work with guys his own size, but the dead man has a surprising confession. On his 6 Feet Under podcast, he revealed that he actually preferred working with smaller wrestlers like Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero. He said what he loved about working with them was their aggression and tenacity, which made audiences forget about the size difference. He noted that they would get after a specific body part and tell a masterful story. He added that he would love to see more of that style in today's wrestling, but admits it takes a long time to build up to a proper payoff. It's a fascinating insight from a legend who has worked with everyone in the business. Now, if you watch wrestling about like 15 years ago, you will know that that's actually how standard wrestling matches would run, where wrestlers will often focus on a single body part and then eventually telling the story throughout the match. How times have changed. AJ Lee's emotional message to the fans before her Raw return. The wrestling world is still buzzing after AJ Lee's shocking return on SmackDown last week. Now, before her first appearance on Monday Night Raw in over a decade, the former Divas champion released a heartfelt message to her fans on social media. She acknowledged the immense support she received throughout her long absence, writing, "You've had my back for a decade. This run is for you, my wonderful weirdos." The simple but powerful dedication hits home for many fans who never gave up hope that she will one day return to WWE. The phrase "wonderful weirdos" is a clear nod to her quirky and beloved persona that made her such a fan favorite years ago. It's clear that after all this time, her connection with her fan base is stronger than ever, and she's dedicating this new chapter to them. And for myself, who have seen AJ Lee coming up from nothing to all the way to a pipe bomb, definitely makes me very happy to see her back again. Backstage heat. AJ Styles' son blasts WWE creative. AJ Styles has been a hot topic lately with his cryptic posts about retirement. But now things have gotten even more interesting. According to a new report, before he signed his recent one-year contract extension, Styles was testing the waters for a post-WWE career, specifically on the convention circuit. The report says there was major interest in him, which suggests he was seriously considering a life outside of the company. But the real drama comes from a now deleted social media comment from his son AJ. After a fan criticized WWE and Triple H for disrespecting his dad's booking, AJ replied, "You ain't the only one, man." This is a huge deal, and it's a rare and public glimpse into the real-life frustration the Styles family may have with his current creative direction. The Hourglass post, the contract rumors, and now this comment, it all paints a very interesting picture. Jim Ross recalls Vince McMahon's reaction to WCW Nitro. And finally, we're taking a trip back in time with Jim Ross. On his podcast, JR opened up about Vince McMahon's initial reaction to the launch of WCW Nitro back in the mid-90s. JR said that while Vince wasn't happy about it, he knew that a new challenger was inevitable. He added that Vince was always ready for the fight and the competition. JR also discussed how it was no surprise that Lex Luger showed up on the first episode of Nitro. He said that Luger was a big star, and his appearance on the show created the attention and awareness that WCW was looking for. It's a great look back in the beginning of one of the greatest rivalries in wrestling history, all the way to its culmination when Vince McMahon appeared on the WCW show. And there you have it for today's wrestling news update. I'm sure you're very excited about AJ Lee's return. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in another wrestling news video.